Come on over. Come on over, baby. Come on over. Come on over, love bugs. Hey, love bugs, what's up? I hope you're having a good morning, noon, night, whenever this video may reach you. Do your girl a favor and hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you can get that thing whenever I, Love Jones, uploads a new video. So today, we are going to be talking about Kanye West. What he call himself now? Is it Yeezy? No, it's Ye. It's Ye. Formerly known as Kanye West. He done came out the bushes. I feel like, he coming back a little bit. He said some, he put out some messages that he sent to Elon Musk in reference to his kids and his ex-wife and them. And we're gonna be talking about Blueface. Oh my God. Blueface is just, he ain't too bright. The elevator don't go all the way to the top. Remember, he came out, he released those pictures. Now he claiming it. We're gonna get into that. He on a press tour with Jaden, which is so, it has to feel crazy for him, this man, to be taking you every single place that he was taking his bottom HOE. And we're gonna be talking about 808. Karlissa, please, baby daddy, with them poopy stains, them doodle stains. It's giving doodle brown. Y'all, they got it going on out here. Roll call. Hey Lola. Hey Cali girl. Y'all know Ladybug, what's up? Chantel, what's up? Hey Rihanna. Hey Ashley. Hey Laura. Hey Court, what's going on? Yes. Waiting for a few more of the love bugs to join us so we can get this party started. How's everybody doing tonight? Oh shit. Happy hump day. I ain't got nobody to hump on, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm here in the tri-state by myself. It's a choice. And, I'm wishing good D on all my ladies, on all my love bugs. I'm wishing good D on all my love bugs in the chat tonight. That part. Yes, make sure you pay your entry fee upon coming to my house. Welcome to the show. Don't play with me. You already know who you could play with. We ain't got time for them games. All right, we about to get started. Everybody up in here so far, hit the like button because the algorithm I don't know what the algorithm be trying to do, but we ain't got time for that. We want everybody to be able to see the show. What's up, Danita? Hey, Daisy. What's going on? So we gonna head on over to these Instagram stories. Yeah, shouts out to the neighborhood talk. Child, Kanye mad with Elon for keeping quiet on his problems. But what can Elon do? He has his own problems. Kanye West tells Elon Musk that he has signs of autism from his previous car accident. Claims Kim is keeping his kids away from him. So this is what he put out these messages that he wrote to Elon Musk. When are we going to speak? You owe me nothing. When are we going to speak? You owe me nothing. You never have to speak to me again. But if we do speak, the nature of the relationship has to change. I'm not bipolar. I have signs of autism from my car accident. You can't watch Kim keep my kids away from me and not say anything publicly and then call yourself my friend. So I can bring my audience to your struggling platform. Ooh, not calling X, formerly known as Twitter, a struggling platform now, child. Kanye got it going on. Hey, Mia, what's up, baby girl? Kanye got it going on. So, I told y'all, people were saying that Kanye was a clone. Everybody's saying, where's the real Kanye West? Because he done been quiet for too long. I told y'all that I felt like he was factory reset, meaning they gave him, a different concoction of elixirs and spells and what we know to be pharmaceuticals. That part. They done mixed him up some other type of concoction and it's starting to wear off. Because the real Kanye is starting to come back. Because Kanye West don't be quiet like that. Northwest have been on these TikTok streets, dancing it up, putting the makeup on, wearing high heels and all of this. Kanye ain't usually this quiet. So now I feel like this factory reset that they done did with that them concoctions that they gave him, the elixirs, that spell work, the roots that they done put on him is starting to wear off. That's honestly what I think. And I feel like he's coming back to, he's getting whatever it is that they blocked off in his brain is coming back. And now he back outside. And then he's just now starting to speak out. But I highly doubt that this is going to be the last time that we hear something from Kanye West in reference to Kim Kardashian keeping his kids away from him. At the end of the day, that the way it's run over there, they don't give a damn about no man. They use men for energy because they be energy harvesting. They use men for clout. They use men for a click and a view, and they use men to donate their sperm. That's it. That is it, and that is all. Them women over there don't care nothing about the men that they run in and out of it. They don't know. It's very much about them. It's very much woman-centered. It's a matriarch over there. And, this is the only one that seems to really want love and to really want to be in a relationship and have peace is Kourtney. And this is why she got so much discord with Kim, in addition to her now husband wanting to screw Kim for all of these years, being in love and obsessed with her sister. For the life of me, I couldn't do it. I could not marry no man that I knew was obsessed with my sister at any point in history. I don't care if it was 29 years ago. I still wouldn't be able to do it because now I'm going to be looking at everybody sideways. You got to go to the bathroom. You going up to your bedroom. I'm going to be like, where's y'all going? Why y'all both leaving the room at the same time? Like, I'm going to just be feeling some type of way. So I don't know how she's doing that. That's neither here nor there. But I think Kanye is coming back. Like I said, he was factory reset before, but whatever it is that they gave him is starting to wear off. Them silent pills, that drink they made him drink, whatever it was, he's slowly coming to, because Kanye West, all of the shenanigans that they pull up with the kids, he don't never stay quiet for this long. He just don't. And his wife, if she looked crazy and bugged out, I'm guessing that people saying that she's his new handler. We really don't know what's going on. We don't know we don't know nothing. This is all speculation and allegation at this point. Speculation and allegation. That's all it is at this point. But yeah, like I said, that Kim and her mama, they run the show over here. Kanye don't got no rights. And I'm like, even if he go to court, I don't know who, like, they already done painted him out to be crazy as all outdoors. So I don't know who's going to really grant him any type of custody outside of, maybe some supervised visits. That's the only thing I could come up with. I don't know. I don't know. What y'all think? Hey, Alicia. Hey, Lexi. The Burgundy Fit. Thank you, baby. Then they try to catch him and reprogram him again. Yeah, that part. Exactly. It's a reprogram. I call it the factory reset. Reprogram is all the same. That MK is giving MK. It's giving Michael Kors, if y'all know what I'm talking about. If y'all picking up what I'm putting down. But he back outside. He back outside. It's wearing off. They're going to have to, I don't know what they're going to threaten him. I don't know what they're going to do. But Kanye clearly don't care. He clearly does not give two. He don't care. He don't care. Because he going to say what he need to say. Once it wears off. I wonder how long it lasts. I'm guessing, well, how long was that before, since we didn't hear him say something? 6 months? 8 months? Whatever they give him, it works for a good 6 to 8 months. That's what we go. 6 to 8 months. A year? I don't know. It has its time limits, and now he back outside. You was wondering when he would come back. Yeah, he back. He back. He back. Thank you. He's back. Y'all know what somebody said about yesterday? Somebody said, what they said? They said, I need a melted down lace front. They said, I look like I was in jail for 15 years. And they said either that or I'm in a witness protection program. I was like, what's that supposed to mean? And I'm like, maybe are they trying to say like I look like I'm in the 2010s? But I like that. I'm loving Y2K style. So if that's what it's given, yes. And I was like, cash at me. Shit. They're like, oh, you need to get some makeup artist, a nail tech. I said, cash at me, boo. Cash at me. Cash at me. Send them coins if you want me to look different. Even though I'm still going to look how I want to look and do what I want to do because I love the way I look. I feel good. They haters, you look good. Thank you. What's up? Hey, Love Jones. The wine red is giving girl pretty. Thank you, baby. That was funny. I was laughing. So speaking of funny, y'all, Blueface is crazy as all outdoors. Like, so remember last month he put those pictures out that I didn't see. I was like, please, I don't want to see it. Like, don't like, and I'm so grateful that when one of the love bugs sent it to me, they literally put like an emoji over the baby's privacy area, because I did not want to see that. Like, that's not something I want to see. So I never really saw what the hernia looked like. We're talking about Chrisean and Blueface's baby. Even though he's out here trying to act like he's not claiming the baby these days, it's just a lot going on. So I'm like, what? Like, he came out after those tweets and said he was hacked. Y'all remember that? He said, oh, my bad, I was hacked. I don't know who put that up. This man was not hacked. He was not hacked. Shouts out to It's On Side, fair use. Blueface explains why he posted photos of his son hernia online. Says Chrisean took too long to get it fixed. There are two types of people in this world: those who saw a medical condition and those who saw a baby's genitals. So he's trying to justify why he did it.
Why'd you post the hernia?
Took too long.
What took too long?
To get it tended to.
Right.
She's been sending me messages like, oh, I'm pushing it back because I'm nervous. I'm pushing the date back because I'm nervous. I want you to be here. So I'm like, okay. So when I go, they're like, you missed it. It was on Wednesday. We showed up on Friday. So when I heard that, I didn't really say nothing to her directly. I just kind of reflected on it and was like, okay, you're just not really prepared for what you signed up for.
There wasn't a voice in your head that said, like, don't post the baby penis on Twitter?
Hell no.
Oh, you did say you were hacked.
Hell no.
Which I maybe shouldn't be reminding you.
No. Nah, besides all of that, brother.
You just say no. There's no
I learned
voice
that I learned that there's two types of people in this world. This is what I learned from that experience.
People with hernias and
there's people that seen a hernia, and there's people that seen a baby's genitals.
I've seen it, and I still don't know what the fuck I was looking at. It looked so crazy.
That's the point of it all. There's two types of people in this world. There's people that seen a hernia, a medical condition that's being insensitive, and then there's people who saw a baby's genitals and they rather be more sensitive to that than to the matter at hand. But
I thought of it like the Nirvana album cover with the baby swimming and you can see his penis.
Once that was posted,
it's kind of like that. It's art.
How fast did that get fixed?
Seems like it was deleted pretty quickly.
No, I'm saying, how fast did the hernia get fixed?
Was it fixed right away? How is the hernia right now?
It's fixed.
It's totally fixed. It looked insane in that photo.
Exactly.
Like a full on like a squash. You ever like see a squash at the store? That was like the size of the hernia.
It's like this. If you dealing with somebody and you realize the only thing they respond to or acknowledges social media, and you actually care about them once upon a time.
Well, that's your love language with this person.
Exactly.
And perhaps her as well. I'm not sure.
No, not at all.
No?
It's a total different. Like, she will actually listen before it becomes embarrassment.
I mean, I would never even let it go that far.
Yeah, like,
that's none of my business.
That was my thing. Like, I got two kids already, so I know how this whole process works. And the way she went about it was just like, this is not normal. I don't know nobody that has a kid at a having a kid facility. Everyone goes to the best hospital. When we had our kid, we had a goddamn orientation.
I mean, y'all was 17. Like, it probably was a requirement because you guys were teenagers.
We had to watch videos and all type of shit just before we got to meet the doctor and
what?
Goofy. Nah, you do be looking throwback and not in a fly way, but I like you at times. Girl, don't make me tell you what I don't like. The girl, stop. Bye. He is goofy. He gonna come out here and basically admit that he lied about being hacked. And that's how y'all know a lot of celebrities be sitting up here saying, I got hacked. You didn't get hacked. You just trying to renege on what you said because you don't want to stand 10 toes down because you can't take the heat. And everybody was coming out basically saying that was illegal and he could possibly face, some type of jail time. And around that time, he had to go to court for powwowing that God, which he claimed he did for Chrisean Rock. It's just a lot going on. And then Jada talking about, I wouldn't have let it go that long. Girl, your kids be... look, I can't talk about anybody's parents and I don't have children. But it does not look like the kids be always well kempt. Baby girl's hair don't always be looking the way it need to look. The Pampers be heavy. So I don't think she's in a position to talk about anybody's mothering. And the fact that he had to feel like he needed to go that far when literally Chrisean worships the ground that this man walks on. All he needed to do was go there and say, hey, we're going to take the baby. Or I also was wondering why the baby don't have a pediatrician and a primary care doctor in LA if that's where she lives. Blueface as the father, why don't you just make sure, since you already have 2 kids, so you have access to doctors for children, why didn't you get the baby a doctor in LA and you set the appointments yourself instead of blasting her on the internet? Like, they all doing everything for a click and a view, and it really annoys me. Thank you, baby. It's so annoying. And this, oh my God, Jaden on speaker. Let me show y'all this. Because Jaden, so basically they're saying that the baby had the hernia because he was, while he was in the womb, Chrisean was smoking and drinking. That's basically, Blueface came out and said that too. So this is what they have to say about, I'm going to show you a couple more clips from this podcast. So Jada speaking on Chrisean while she was pregnant with Chrisean Jr. Listen to what she had to say. These people.
Big pregnant, or even just Journey, I was just so like,
I mean, your second time. Talk about your first time.
With Javon, I definitely was hitting like, a bong or hitting this, but I wasn't smoking backwoods. I wasn't doing none of that. And then once I reached like 5 months, maybe 6, I couldn't even, I was like, even being in the car was too much, but I was also 17.
Listen to what she just said though. I was hitting bongs. I wasn't smoking backwoods though, but you still was smoking marijuana until you was 5 months. What is this? What? And you got the nerve to get up here and try to be judgmental in any type of capacity is wild to me. Wild. Oh, but I was 17. Girl, I wouldn't give a if you was 12. We all know when you are with child, you're not supposed to smoke or drink, especially when you know for sure that you're pregnant. Like, come on.
And then so it didn't really matter to me. But Journey, I couldn't even smoke. It was just like it just feels like wrong. Like,
yeah, my girl made me
there's
stop
a baby
smoking.
inside you. You know what I'm saying?
My girl made me
like,
stop smoking inside like the moment she found out she was pregnant.
Yeah.
No, I mean, yeah, and
which I felt like was over the top, but also like, okay,
for
fine.
sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on you. Depends on your body.
Yeah.
Depends on how you feel about it. For me, when I was trying to with Journey more so, I was smoking. If I hit something, it was more so like I was feeling sick, or I was.
So she even admits to smoking when she was pregnant with her recent baby, which is barely 1 year old. Talking about, oh, if I was smoking, if I hit something, it's because I felt sick. What? And y'all sitting up here judging Chrisean? Oh my God. The blind leading the blind.
Just not feeling good. But once you get to a certain point, you're not supposed to smoke. On God, you're not. Like, and
yeah, it's common
you know
sense.
that. It's common sense. You know,
I'm not even a girl, and I know, nigga,
you're
before
not.
the last trimester, you should
even before that, like, you should not do that. Like,
not them saying you could smoke it all the way until your last trimester. What? Wait, who?
Because I know, if you stop smoking tomorrow, you liable to have a withdrawal more that'll damage.
That is the craziest thing I ever heard in my life. You're not supposed to. Granted, a lot of people in their first trimester don't even know that they're pregnant. So sometimes they do smoke and may drink. But this is literally like very early on in their pregnancy because they don't know for sure that they're actually pregnant. But once you are confirmed pregnant and you plan on going through with a pregnancy, you should not be doing anything. I don't care if it's once in a while. I don't care if it's because you feel like you sick. You should not be doing any alcohol, any drugs, nothing. Nothing. So now here's a clip of him talking about why he still keep, dicking and dodging with Chrisean. Because Chrisean came out and said that she's just, slept with him the other day. Which, why is you sleeping with somebody that's out here exposing your son, putting you out here, making you look crazy, denying your son? And you gonna go and give him some? Like, what? Oh my God.
Get these screenshots today, or did you see these a long time ago?
No, I never really looked at them. I never really looked into it just because I kind of felt bad for her just because she is the reason that her tooth was missing. So anything beyond that, I felt was just like a moment of emotions, tooth gone forever. I would want to do some evil shit too.
Right. Damn. But so, I mean, her trying to line you up like that, like, doesn't that make you feel like you could just never have anything to do with her again?
I mean, yeah, too. Like, personally, it was more business for me. Feel me? Like, I know a lot of y'all, I made y'all believe that it was like something serious, but it was more business for me.
What you mean you made us believe it was something serious? You was screwing that girl every chance you looked at her, got her pregnant, shot the club up. I don't know. She said she had 3, but I believe Chrisean may have had 5 terminations by him. And how was that just business? She got your baby right now. That was not just business. You was outside making out with her. Y'all was fighting in the street. Y'all, that was not just business. You love that. You love her. You're probably low-key in love with her. It's toxic. It's a hot mess, but it does something for you because you keep going back. You only saying this because Jaden is sitting here. I always said that it was giving Jocelyn and Stevie J. I always said it gave pimps up, hoes down. But Stevie J was in love with Jocelyn. He was. He loved her and he wanted her more than he wanted Mimi. But Jocelyn was unhinged, unstable, unpredictable, uncontrollable, very much like how Chrisean is. And Mimi was a safer choice, very much how Jaden is. But Mimi got the hell on. Jaden, I don't know what she doing.
With her, like, our business relationship was cool. Us as me and her was like terrible. Like, I didn't like the way she lived and she didn't like the way I lived.
Yeah.
But business wise, it was like compensatable.
I was watching an academic stream and he said that he feels like you sacrificed your career to make her poppin'. And
yeah,
do you
100%.
You feel like
100%.
that's true?
Yeah, of course. But that was because I thought that she wouldn't turn into what she turned into,
He sacrificed. What career did he sacrifice? Like, if anything, she kept him relevant in the blogs. They helped each other. Yes, Blueface had the platform, but Chrisean turned him up. Like, we got to keep it real. Chrisean turned Blueface up. Nobody was talking about Blueface music. And he put out a couple other songs that I could name to save my life. You could name to save your life. Chrisean turned Blueface up. She was the character. Hey, baby. She was the add-on that he needed to get him more popping. He had a big platform. She was an unknown. We all know that. But without her adding on to what he had, he would not still be this relevant. I just don't see that. Like, Jaden would not. It just wouldn't. It wouldn't. Lots of times men, they get with a woman, they partner up with a woman, they team up with a woman that's going to turn them up. Because women make the world go round. Like, it just is what it is. Even if people just want to talk about us, like people getting up here talking, dragging me for my appearance. It's something to talk about. We get the streets going. And he understands this because he's in the entertainment industry.
I thought it would be some type of loyalty, some type of decency to be like, okay, I started here when I met you and I'm here now. So regardless of what we went through, I got to have some type of,
Your heart's too big.
Yeah.
You love too hard.
Nah, hell no. It's not that. It's just shit. Like I said, if I pick up something tomorrow.
Get these screenshots today, or did you see these a long time ago?
Like, I just be wanting people to keep it real. Like, he keeps trying to make it seem like, oh, she ruined his career. Sir, she's the reason why you still have relevancy. Is relevancy a word? But she's the reason why you're still relevant. You are going on a press tour for Jaden's music, but the only thing you're talking about is Chrisean Rock. The proof is in the pudding. What are we talking about? Oh, you got a big heart. Like, shut the hell up, Adam. You just up there trying to, because what? Like, then she put out a diss track, and it was whack as hell. And this is Chrisean Rock put out a diss track with some little Caucasian kid called Malibu something. Clearly, obviously, allegedly, from what the streets is talking, he's like a viral sensation. I don't know who these people are, but He does numbers. So that's what she decided to make a diss track with, because hello, motherfucker. That Barbie song that Blueface wrote for Jaden clearly is a diss track toward Chrisean. Make sure everybody that's coming in is paying an entry fee to my house. It's free $99, and hit the like button. Hey, Bush Babes, shouts out to the Looky Loos because I like me a click and a view. But do your big one and hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. Shouts out to my new subscribers. Make sure you support my merch. I pinned the link in the chat. Make sure you support my GoFundMe. All donations are welcome. And shouts out to everybody who has donated so far. I appreciate you guys down to the ground.
Today she dropped a diss track about you. You see this,
bro?
That was today.
Yeah,
that shit
What happened?
was
Let me see.
doo doo.
she's dating Lil
Wait, I didn't
Mabu
see this.
apparently.
Water.
You haven't seen it?
No, I was literally getting my hair and makeup done from like 11 to 4.
Bro,
What do you think?
that shit is hot dog water.
Yeah, it's so terrible.
She says, "I hate my baby daddy" in the song, and she's like proclaiming that this white boy Lil Mabu is like her new man, which I kind
That's
of.
probably a clout move, but I mean, either way it go, I don't.
Yeah, that's like some shit you don't even take serious.
But now it's like you have to prefer. Like
I don't think that's me. I don't feel threatened by that. That was trash.
you weren't impressed,
No, I mean, I thought it was gonna be something better.
really.
Me too. I don't know if I should be mad at the writer or her for her performance projectiling. But
I'm
it was
standing
just-
strong about what I do. So
Yeah, that shit was.
that was not good.
What do you think, Adam? You think that's
People say I'm standing strong about what I do. Like, sir, ma'am, Blueface is writing all of your songs. He literally posted a clip of him trying to tell you how to rap the verses right on that song, which is kind of a bop. I can't lie. It's the beat. The beat is hot. The beat and her voice. She has a good rapping voice. I like her rapping style better than Chrisean's. But girl, I stand firm on what I do. Sis, you ain't nothing but a puppet like the rest of them. They be killing me.
that's gonna see the club? You think that's gonna make it past
Well, I think
Arizona?
that's more of like a drill, like upbeat, like
You think that's gonna make it past New Jersey?
I don't know. I mean, Lil Mabu is doing his thing. He does crazy
I
numbers.
didn't know. I don't
I
know
don't
who
really
that is.
know how. He's like
Yeah,
a white boy
nobody-
drill rapper from New
Nobody
York.
knows who that is.
You don't know him?
I've never heard of him.
He said, "I took
Just said
Blueface's baby."
a white boy drill rapper from New York.
Yeah,
How the fuck would I come across that? I don't even listen to drill music. That shit is like
it's just been on a lot of
a headache.
the meme pages and shit. You don't fuck with the drill. It's not
fuck
fun
with
enough.
drill, but I don't fuck with the like overly animated drill. The
Mm.
one where it's like they yelling and you can hear like their in their voice, you know?
But this kid is like a viral
It's
technician.
Yeah.
Like he's just always going viral for something. So him doing this is
Man, I'm glad I could help the kid out.
not
man.
that surprised.
I'm glad I could help the kid out.
Is it up? If you see him, you might run down on him.
Boy, Adam, I'm a whole. Come on, Adam. I'm not fucking with no cop callers, man.
You're not gonna
That's a
run
cop
down on
caller
Lil
right
Mabu.
there. That's a. What you think he'll tell?
You couldn't attack a Caucasian.
Fuck no, bro. I don't trust white people.
Really? The new thing is today is she dropped a diss track about you. You see this?
The Ghetto Toxic Circus. The Ghetto Toxic Circus. I just don't know how Jaden sits up there and takes this. Like, I just don't. I really don't. Let me show y'all this clip from when she was on, when they did the Jason Lee. And she basically says, like, Blueface always been a cheater. Like, why would you have 2 kids with somebody that's going to dog walk you? That'd be my thing. Like, dang, like, we just be getting, well, she ain't one of us. She's not a melanin rich woman. So I don't have nothing to do with that. But just women in general, let men in general dog walk them. But at least women from other cultures, you know, other communities, they get perks. Lots of us don't get nothing but a baby and excuses, DV, BV, and we ain't got nothing to show for being dog walks. Man, people ain't gonna like that I said that, but it is what it is. Did I lie? Did I lie? Him telling Jason he's always been a cheater since they met in high school, and Jaden like, yep.
Okay, so you've always been a cheater. Is it just you've always wanted to just sleep with different people, or is it that you just never?
No, it's just people always want to sleep with me,
Mm,
and
you just comply.
Jason, I ain't gay. You feel me?
I know.
You feel me? So when these women's want to lay down, I might be tired.
So you just lay down.
You feel me? My feet might hurt, Jason. You feel me? I might need a break.
See what I'm saying?
So the break means you need to lay down because if you're tired, you go to sleep, but you lay down and you don't go to sleep.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. That's what he's saying.
So as you're dating him and
Not at first.
okay, at first you were faithful.
No, I'm saying you don't go to sleep at first.
No, I know you get put to sleep or you put some. I know the process. I'm gay. You're not.
I can't. I'm sorry, but the way I'm set up, my reflexes would have been like, "Pow!" Or I would have had to get up and walk away. I couldn't sit through this. I don't condone DV. I'm just joking. This is for entertainment purposes only. But I would have got up and walked away. I don't know how she's doing this. I don't know how. It's nothing in me that would let me. My pride, my ego, my feelings, my heart. I would not be able to sit up here and listen to a man that I'm in love with talk about other women so candidly. Like talk about like another woman, especially the way that he talks about Chrisean everywhere they go, and he's still actively seeing her. That would make me feel terrible. Like that would really fuck with my self-esteem. Like I can't lie. Like I would be like, damn, like, and if a man ever makes you question yourself in any capacity, you gotta leave. First of all, I wouldn't sit through this. Let me rephrase what I'm saying. I wouldn't sit through this. And I would not allow it to fuck with my self-esteem because I would not subject myself to this. But she's in her early 20s and we go through a lot of things when we're younger that we gotta learn.
Not, but it's pretty much the same thing,
process.
Well, yes. It's not the same thing, but whatever.
Yes.
Okay, so you're dating, young love. You're always a cheater. Like you're always a person that's promiscuous. Where did the promiscuity, like where did the need to just sleep with a bunch of people? Was it your community? Was it lack of having that father figure in the household? Or do you had a father? I don't know. Because last time you were here, you really didn't answer shit. It was a lot of stuff going on.
Jason, they just want me, man. What? You feel me? I'm one man. I can't turn down everybody, Jason. You feel me?
But it seems like sometimes you don't turn down anybody.
He might not have he's not gonna have a ride home if he keeps
You
talking.
gonna
Like
disrespect me like that, Jason?
Okay. So
I turned down plenty of women, Jason.
okay.
Like, who does he think he's fooling? I don't know. I mean, they kind of say that men need to, like, what do they call it? Sow their wild oats. I think I'm saying that right. Or like they need to get it out their system. And, they all go through phases where they just want to hunch on everything in sight. So I don't know. Like, maybe that's just something that men go through. I'm not a man. I don't know. But I feel like as you start to get older, as men start to age, and it's like you just lack discipline. You don't have any discipline. You don't have any discipline. You don't really love yourself because why you give your body out to just any old body, or you're running from something. You're running from something. You're hiding from something. Something is going on when you're that promiscuous. That's just how I feel. That's my personal opinion. I don't know. Did Halle Bailey marry DD? Not dog, because she pregnant. I think that it came out and said that the magazine misquoted and like mix up her interview with someone else's and that they're not actually married because it's not instilled in them. Yeah. So they oats. Okay, yeah. Chrisean was just online going off about a ring she left while with him recently. Exactly. This is what I'm saying. But my whole thing is like Chrisean is not a victim. We cannot keep victimizing Chrisean Rock because why would she come out here and cry and do all of this on the internet and say she's gonna call a popo and get the people on him and he's never gonna see his kid, but yet he still have access to her body? What type of psychosis? What is going on? Something ain't right. The elevator is not going all the way up to the top floor. I'm telling y'all, because that don't make no sense. Why would I entertain someone that I'm like, he can't see his kid? He not claiming your kid. He got you out here looking crazy. He exposed your kid's private parts on the internet. He does not care about you at all. He's back with his first baby mother. He wrote a diss song about you because he wrote that. Jaden did not write that. Chrisean, that diss song, Blueface wrote a diss song. This is hilarious when you think about it. Blueface literally wrote a diss song about Chrisean and had another woman rap it. How disrespectful is that, bro? There's no coming back from that. And then Jada with her stupid Blueface ass sitting up here right beside him. I'm a stick beside. That is the definition of I'm a stick beside him. I'm a stick beside him. Like what? What is going on? Lord have mercy. Oh my God. I just cannot. I just cannot. So yes, Karlissa absolutely went off on Jaden because she said, you know, she leaked the pictures on purpose. She said that she's clout chasing when she was trying to allegedly hook him up with Meg Thee Stallion, when she came out and said Meg Thee Stallion gave him sloppy toppy. So let's listen to what Jaden had to say on the podcast by herself, and then we'll listen to what Karlissa had to say in response. Yes, make sure y'all hitting the like button to Mike. Let me see where we at. We need at least like 10 more likes, and then we could continue on with the show. So everybody up in here right now, hit the like button. Yeah, we need 10 more likes. 10 more likes, and I'll continue. Everybody up in here right now, hit the like button. Stewie's doing mad interviews now. Yeah, they said that she just got signed a deal with Columbia Records too. He's trying to, you know, he's basically trying to really like push her career. And at the end of the day, this is what I was saying. That reminds me so much of Stevie J and Jocelyn, because he was able to make Jaden songs that were catchy and more bop like. You get what I'm saying? But Chrisean, she didn't have no song. She only had that one song that people really knew, and I guess she had other songs out that nobody ever heard of. And I feel like he don't want her to reach her fullest potential. And that's what I think Stevie J was doing to Jocelyn, giving her songs that he knew was not hits, having her sound a little crazy, look a little crazy, because he wanted to keep her not getting a big head because he see the star power. Okay, this is a little better. We could do better, though. Everybody up in here need to hit the like button. She thinks Blue Mom posted Insta picture on purpose. Jaden talking about Blue's mother, Karlissa.
You know, it is what it is.
How do you feel about his mom posting the booty picture?
Man, that lady is crazy.
Right.
I don't know.
Do you think it's like an attention thing, or is it just like insanity?
A little of both. I don't think it was an accident. How like they trying to play it out to be, or she's trying to make it to be. I don't think it was an accident. I don't think that at all. I think it was like a play on a cry out for attention. And I don't know what the comparison with me and her is. I don't know, and I don't care. I don't talk to her.
Did you have a relationship at some point?
Oh, of course we did. That was my dog.
Until when?
Until like we did the restaurant thing and she started living with us. And then, you know, it's different when you start living with people. And especially it's like it's his mom. It's not my mom. Yes, that is a mom figure to me.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just not the same. Like I'm seeing you at the restaurant and I'm seeing you at home.
Right.
Like it's too much.
I've heard this theory floated by a few people that think that her mind state is almost that like no girl is good enough for him.
I mean, I don't even think that, because at some point every girl's good for him. And then it's like when you get irritated or upset about something, then it's like they not good.
Mm-hmm.
But why? Because you're mad?
But I've also heard it speculated that like some people think that there might be some like deep-seated psychological thing where like she wants to be with him.
Oh, I don't know about that.
You
I mean, maybe I don't know. You might have to.
That's some deep Freudian shit.
Yeah, I don't know about that. But I mean, if that's the case, then that's weird.
Yeah. Well,
I don't want.
You never felt that way.
I mean, now that you're like comparing, like you showing your ass and then like you're comparing it to my ass is weird.
Yeah, that's odd.
So I don't really know even what the correlation was. Like you posted that, not me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't really know where that came from. And I haven't even been like interacting with her. So I don't even know where that came from. But it is what it is. If that's how, if that's what you want to portray yourself as, that's on you.
Now, how much of a relationship does he have with her at this point, though? Is it all?
So that's what she said. In addition to saying that it was a clout reach, on the Jason Lee show. And this is what Karlissa said. Hey guys. Shouts out to It's On Site. Blueface mom Karlissa goes in on him and baby mama Jaden Alexis after being annoyed at being name dropped in the latest interview.
Because me and my husband had already sat back and called it a day and was staying in Vegas. These weird motherfuckers call like, I'm opening a restaurant. You got a whole bitch right there. She can't count. She can't count. Why I need to come? Oh, I already bought the restaurant, Mom. It's already done. You got to come. No appreciation whatsoever that me and my husband stopped our plans. Stopped what we was doing. Had just got there from Ohio. We've been in our house from Ohio maybe 6 months. Then your motherfucking ass called because you sitting around here with this weird body back you can't count. Talking about come help you. You bought a restaurant. Nigga, all the people you know and all the money you got. You can't get somebody else to do it. You couldn't get her mama to do it. She had a sister. Another motherfucker who probably can't count. Her mama. You couldn't have none of them do it. I'm all the way in Las Vegas. Just moved into my house. I'm just getting comfortable. Oh, mama, you got to come help me. I bought a restaurant. You know what I've decided? They just going to be ungrateful. And this is the way they going to go out. They ungrateful motherfuckers to their core. Ungrateful. Who buys a restaurant and then say come? We were supposed to talk about it first. And then I was going to give you some arrangements. No, I already bought it. I'm rolling. It's already done. You know what I'm saying? I got to go in here, read all the paperwork, get all the shit done, do all this shit by myself. Then you tell me the girl gonna come and help when all she did was come and complain, get drunk on the job, whine and complain about the other girl that you running around with. Now I'm trying to run a business, trying to work with a drunk bitch who already can't fucking count at the register. Come on, somebody. So come on, somebody, because we're going to talk about what I've been through. I've been through too much for them not to be giving me nothing but flowers right now. Okay? I tried to save you from the Black Power Ranger. And then now you want to try to blame me for this weirdo? Man, if you don't stop fucking playing with me, the bitch can't count. All she can do is sweep and mop and cook. You better leave my name out y'all shit from now on. This the last day I'm going to tell y'all. Leave me out the shit. Don't put, if you ain't got nothing, if these motherfuckers ain't got nothing nice to say to me, don't have no say nothing at all. Okay? Because when I met the wide body back bitch, she had a 2.0 GPA. Okay? Which I would have never let one of y'all have. We did help her bring that shit up, but I'm telling you what she had when we met her. Okay? I did not want her at my house visiting my son and none of that shit because I did want him to have someone that looked like me. Now, what about all them black girl jokes that she be making, them dark-skinned girl jokes? I just act like I don't hear you because I just look at you because you look like your mama and his grandmama for 5 years, and you're right on schedule. Okay, so don't bring my name up unless you want to go to work, okay? Because we could talk about a whole bunch of shit that drove me crazy, like your drunk mammy, you and your drunk mammy sitting at the table whining about some all day when I'm trying to run a fucking business. Okay, so don't start with me unless you want to tell the truth. You moved out because your man was over there with a black girl and you couldn't do shit about it. You took my daughter up over there and got her into that bullshit, got her into the fight with the girl. The girl lost her tooth. All that bullshit was your shit. Don't stop playing with me. Now, today is going to be the last day. I don't want you bringing up my name no more. It's okay when Rock bring it up because we have culture. We can go back and forth like this. You motherfucker don't bring my name up no more. And I mean that. I don't give a if y'all get married, if y'all motherfuckers go down the road and don't never come back. Don't bring my name up no more. I don't with you. I do not with you. I don't with no drunk who get online and try to lie on me. When Rock told her shit, she told the truth. This what his mama said. This what his mama did. She didn't approve of me. We got into it. That's what it was. You snake bitch is a whole nother trick. Use a snake bitch. He gonna figure your ass out too. Just like when you and Jiggy tried to get together and run game on my son and I broke that shit up real quick. I tried to tell your dumb ass, but you don't want to listen. But it's cool though. You going down the road with the motherfucking maid, okay? Don't call me about shit. I don't want to hear about shit. Don't bring up my name and shit. You motherfuckers ain't shit, okay? The interview was whack and boring, and it was ridiculous. It was all lies. That motherfucker would just take and punch my son in the face just like Rock. Just punch him in the face right at the restaurant. Don't try that shit. You motherfuckers are liars. Okay, so stop lying. Tell the truth. I had enough. Just like you was trying not to bring up Rock's name, that's what that dumb motherfucker should have said about my name. He should have said, don't bring my mama name up. She had enough already when I just got done getting ran over by the Power Ranger bitch. She had enough already with this motherfucking shit. That's what you should have said. I was wrong the last time, and I might be wrong this time, and my mama might know some shit that I don't know. That's what you should have said. Now, don't bring my name up no more. Molly the maid, don't do it again. You ain't got no more rights to bring up my name. I don't give a about that 10% you talking about. Don't bring up my name no more. Take your ass on down the road, okay? Your kids as bad as they running around acting like they ain't got no motherfucking home training. My grandson should not be running around slamming no fucking doors, getting ready to box somebody out. You a weirdo. Now stop trying to blame it on me. I ain't nowhere around you motherfuckers, and he running around acting like he a goddamn Power Ranger. Leave my name out the shit from now on. Now that's the end of it. Leave my name out. When these motherfuckers ask you about my name, what you should look at them and say is, no ma'am. She not playing with me no more. No ma'am. Because I might can't beat Rock's ass, but I surely can. You better stop playing with me, little girl.
Oh my God.
I done had enough. I'm serious. I done had enough. Enough is enough. And if y'all don't want to take on the little baby, that's fine. Go to hell. Do what you do. But remember, what you do to other people's kids gonna come back 10 times to you. Because me and my
y'all, now she gonna say I can't beat Rock's ass. I cannot. That took me out. She got a point. Even the broke clock is right twice a day. She absolutely did show up to help run that restaurant. We remember that. We all saw that. There's a video of, I was about to say Stewie. I don't want to call this girl Stewie. Of Jaden at the restaurant, at the register, when DDG went into the restaurant and she's working at the restaurant. So he had her working at the restaurant while he was running around town with Chrisean, doing with Chrisean now what he's doing with her. So she literally just was sitting patiently waiting her turn. Where is the ego and the pride? I'm gonna need for these younger girls to stand up. Stop letting these men dog walk you. Like, what is going on? It's crazy. And the mom putting her booty cheeks out there. It's a lot, but like Mia was saying, it's they clout chasing real bad. Karlissa was, on the scene when she was younger. She was in music videos. She was like, doing background and TV shows. So she's always been in entertainment. This is what we got to recognize too. So she always wanted to be in front of the camera. She always wanted to do lights, camera, action. And Mia was like, she's just mad because she's giving the clout to his chicks and not necessarily giving the clout to his mother. But the mother getting all the clout. She getting clout too. It's all an ensemble cast. Y'all got to think about it. Whenever people are doing ratchetry on the internet, when they're doing reality TV show, you cannot do it by yourself. You need a cast. You need a cast. You just do. So the mama is a part of the cast. Chrisean and all of her 25,000 siblings is a part of the cast. Her mama is a part of the cast. It's an ensemble cast. I think they all need to get together and do a show. That's what they need to do. They need to let the cameras roll and get paid for this. I don't understand why they giving it to the internet for free when they literally need to have a camera crew following them around. They need to get paid. Like, come on, get paid. The way she called that girl a big bad body, I said, goddamn. And you notice how she said, I wanted him to bring home somebody that looked like me. And Jaden be up here singing, nigga. She's not black. She's not. We keep giving these girls that's not melanin rich a pass to be a part of the culture, to leech off of the culture. It's the men that's ushering them in. It's these black men that's ushering these non-black women in, giving them status, giving them a platform, giving them clout, allowing them to run them up. That's another story for another day. But I will watch. That we all will watch. If all of this was a TV show, we would watch. But they giving it up for free. So we're gonna come over to the Love Jones shows and show and talk about this. And then a couple years from now, my content might pivot and turn into other things. It's gonna go big, but we gonna remember this. We gonna be like, remember when Chrisean and Blueface, they was the hottest, because I don't know how long this is gonna last. I don't know how long it is. We don't know. So speaking of not knowing, we all trying to figure out what was on 808's Karlissa Please Baby Daddy. What was that on his jeans? Because that's another thing we all don't know. We don't know. What is it giving? Is it giving shit stain? Is it giving doodle stain? Doodle brown. Let me show y'all. Because I look. What is it giving? Him and G Herbo went on over. Wait, I don't have a save. Come on now, child. I know I saved it. Him and G Herbo went on over to Funny Marco's podcast and was just being mad weird, like talking hella crap about him. The whole thing just was unsavory. I didn't like it at all. I really didn't. I gotta pull it up, y'all. I had it in the queue, but I don't see it because sometimes IG be trying to play with me. But they was like, Funny Marco said they broke his $30,000 watch, his $30,000 watch. They said that he was just being like, G Herbo was telling him he was ugly. It was just very distasteful. Like, I didn't like it at all. It was nothing about it that was cute or funny. I just wasn't feeling it at all. Like, so make oxtail cheap again. I see this entirely too much online. How are you so dirty that it leaks through jeans?
Nah, good. I'm in drunk, but niggas overseas shit. We not giving this nigga that. What is he gonna do? Nah, good. This shit can good. I'm in drunk, but niggas overseas shit. We not giving this nigga that.
Oh, okay. That's nasty. You are a grown man with multiple children, and you got that brown stain in your jeans. Exactly. Make oxtail cheap again. I agree with you. How you that dirty that it leaked through your jeans? Like, what type of what? Ew. What's going on in your booty? What's like? What? So it's given. You don't wipe when you use the bathroom, and you just let it. You don't wipe. Or you got a leaky booty hole. Like, what is it giving? Why is your booty hole leaking? The booty hole leaking. The booty hole brown. Like the jeans part is brown. And you got the nerve to be up here acting like a bully with G Herbo with his funny, facially challenged looking ass, making Funny Marco uncomfortable. We all know Funny Marco is not about that life. He's not a thug. He's not a gangster. He ain't never present that way. Yes, he has dry, sarcastic humor. They pulled up a clip of him telling Shiggy, oh, I slapped you. And Shiggy politely checked him like, bro, like, who you talking to? Like, are you okay? Like, what's going on? But at the end of the day, that's not okay. I just don't like people that try to bully other people. Like, I think that's weird. Like, you don't get no points for that. You don't get points for trying to son another man. You don't get no points for trying to gang up with somebody when your homeboys is there. It does not make you look cool. It just makes you look like a bully and you look lame and corny. Like, I hate people like that try to like make other people feel some type of way, like that's trying to son people in public. Like, what the fuck are you gaining? Like, you insecure. I'm sorry. You don't feel good about yourself if you got to try to bring other people down like that. Like, I just didn't like it. Funny Marco said that he was uncomfortable too. It just wasn't okay. And then you gonna stand up and have a shitty ass. Like, what are we giving? What is he giving? Somebody in the comments said Karlissa know how to pick him. Diddy is pissy and her baby daddy is shitty. Shame on you, 808, for not wiping your ass correctly when you use the bathroom at your big ass age. It ain't no reason why you got skid marks that hard. Jeans is a thick material. And then I'm also like, damn, well, like, how many times? Like, he must have wore those jeans a bunch of times. Because I'm trying to like rationalize how it's such a deep, dark, doodle brown stain in those jeans like that. Like, did you wear them multiple times? Did you sleep in them? Did you get up and didn't shower? And something ain't right. Because I just refuse to believe that in one setting, you just sat your ass down with some new, fresh jeans on, and that doodle stain is that hard, that hard, and deeply ingrained in those jeans. What is it giving? I don't know. I don't know. What y'all think? What y'all think about the doodle brown? Doodle brown. I wanna rock. Doodle brown. It's giving down low leaky booty. Yeah, like, it's either the booty is loose. That's karma for being a dickhead. That part. Yeah, yes. It's giving doodle brown. Honestly, it looked bright, it looked like bright red blood. Oh my God, no. Not leaky booty. It's giving something, not doodle nasty. Oh my God, Norris. God probably partaking in more of what he talking about, just saying, huh? What were they on the interview for? Are they a group now? Yeah, I didn't get that part either. Like, why did they show up and do that together? I don't know. Skip marks on jeans is outrageous. It's very outrageous. This is what I'm saying. Like, now, it's one thing if you have it in your drawers. I still don't think that's, necessarily okay at your big age, because why you don't wipe your ass after you use the bathroom? Get you some baby wipes. Men could use baby wipes too. But on your jeans? And it's not even like it was sweatpants. That's why I'm like, okay, because like certain materials are forgiving when it comes to, like sweat stains or, like water, like with jeans. It won't show, like, or it'll dry up. You get what I'm saying? So for it to be that hard in them jeans like that, I don't know. And then he came out and just laughed at it like, yeah, y'all reaching. Nobody's reaching, sir. Your jeans got doodle marks, doodle stains on it. How you got doodle stains on your jeans, sir? What is it giving? You is a grown man with doodle skid marks on your jeans. Something is not right. Something ain't right. Thank you, Jesse Bush. It looked like period blood to me, to be honest. Ooh. Now, I don't know why, man, unless he got like hemorrhoids or unless somebody didn't went up in there. Maybe him and G Herbo was getting it on before they, woo! Allegedly, this is just for entertainment. I'm just joking. I'm just, we all just speculating. I don't know what. I don't know. And they said G Herbo was facing 11 to 20 years. So maybe he preparing for when he in a slimmer. Ooh! You don't know. And women be out here bragging about eating groceries. He didn't pay attention to his jeans before he left the house. Apparently not. I don't know. Like, do men look in? Because I know, as women, we be looking. Like, I be looking at my butt and my, in my reflection whenever I pass a mirror. Like, when I go to the bathroom, I turn around. I'm looking, like, making sure everything is good. I don't know. Do men look at they behinds when they go? I don't know. Both her baby daddy and her current man like the same things allegedly. Girl, child. You're crazy to think Blueface loves or is in love with Chrisean. That's why Black women stay getting their feelings hurt, thinking abuse is love. Baby girl, I'm not crazy. I'm a little crazy, but I do think he loves her. I do. Do I think it's toxic? Absolutely. Do I think it's a ghetto, hot, trashy, ghetto, toxic circus of a relationship? Absolutely. Do I think it's giving pimps up, hoes down? Absolutely. But do I think he loves her? I do. We're all entitled to our opinions. Your opinion is cute. They like assholes. We all got them. Do I think she needs to be with Blueface? Absolutely not. I don't condone any woman getting dog walked by a man. Do I think Chrisean is a victim? I don't. It just is what it is. You know, multiple things could be right at the same time, baby love. I look pretty. Thank you, Camille Allen. Women out here having what? Stu? Even still, why is doodle there? That part. He loves her. She loves him. They just messed up. Yeah, I think they trauma bond. They toxic. It's just terrible. I don't think they need to be together. Like, that's my saying about opinions all the time. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, I do not condone melanin rich women being in situations that don't, uplift them, that don't support them. I believe in hypergamy. I feel like we should all be dating up. I feel like we should all be striving to be interdependent, which is being independent and dependent simultaneously. I don't think any woman should be laid up with a man that cannot help her out financially. That's just my opinion. So Love Jones ain't never crazy when it comes to, shit like that, girl. You got the game fucked up. So speaking of hypergamy and all of that, right? So this came out last week and went viral or whatever, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. This woman refused to get out of the car to go on a date at the Cheesecake Factory. And they recently did an interview, like an updated interview or whatever the case may be. So let me show y'all what happened at the date. And then I'm going to show y'all when they, when it was the update that they did like a day or two ago. They went on this guy's podcast. Of course, he's a polygamous guy's podcast. This poly shit is just fucking, just say you ain't got no discipline. Just say that and go. So where is it? Excuse me.
Let me just get the door for you.
Okay.
He got me at the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. I ain't getting out this car. Yes.
Would you want me to open the door for you?
Look
Here? You're recording me?
Yeah. Yeah. This is the Cheesecake Factory. This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
What's the problem with that?
This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
You want to talk about it? I'm fine with talking about it, even in front of them.
Oh, yeah, I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Come on, get up on in the car. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. Oh, okay.
So,
yes, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
So you expect a man to go all out on the first date. Is that right?
I mean, you're supposed to. When you take out a beautiful woman and you're courting her, because I get courted. So you're courting her, right? You're supposed to take care of her. You're supposed to cover her. You're supposed to protect her, cherish her, treat her well, right?
Yeah. And I agree. I went into this date as I expect, with the expectations for myself.
yeah, girl, you need to pipe down a little bit. Like you cute, you look at it. Don't give. It's not given for you to be like, I'm a beautiful. I don't like her disposition. That's what I'm gonna say. I don't like her disposition. I'll say that, and then let's keep watching.
To keep you safe, you know, to respect you, to pay for your food, of course, pick you up, of course, and just treat you like a gentleman, which I believe I have done.
I mean, you've been pretty nice, but I mean,
and then
Cheesecake Factory.
I, on the other hand, have certain expectations for a girl I go out with on the first date. I expect her to be respectful too. I expect her to be cooperative, and at least, you know.
What did I do that wasn't cooperative?
Well, I mean, like even like when we were walking to the car, you wouldn't put your hand around my arm or anything like that, or hold my hand or anything like that.
I mean, it's too early for that.
Okay,
I
yeah,
don't know you.
I can respect that.
Yeah, sir. I'm sorry. Don't expect me to hold your hand. I don't like stuff like that. On a first date, and I'm just getting to know you, don't try to hold my hand. Don't try to put my arm. I don't like it. I don't like it on a first date. So that part, I give her that. I don't like when men do too much. Like when we're out, if we're out at dinner, do not sit right next to me. And I don't know you like that. It's weird. It's awkward. I don't like that. Like I want to sit across from you so I can look in your face. We could talk. I don't want to have to be like this all close to somebody that I don't like that. I'm sorry. No.
I can respect that. When I got to your apartment to pick you up, you didn't want to invite me in. I can respect that too. We're not
again.
I don't know there yet. Okay. I know yet. And then, but
I mean, I feel like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do as a woman.
But
I got myself all made up.
There's nothing wrong with the Cheesecake Factory, right?
Yes, there's a lot wrong with the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay, well, look at my plan where we were gonna go originally.
See, now that's where we should have went. All right there.
Do you see? He had somewhere planned. This is why context matters, because everybody was just going off saying, oh, he took her to the Cheesecake Factory. I would never go to the Cheesecake Factory. He had a nicer restaurant plan where you had to make reservations. She made him wait for a whole hour. Context matters. Before I even spoke about it, I just kept seeing clips. I was like, let me find the whole video and watch the whole thing.
Call him.
No.
What do you mean no?
See, I specifically told you both yesterday and this morning that I'd come to pick you up at 4 p.m. Right? And I got to your place at 4 p.m. You didn't even come downstairs for another hour, and so I was waiting downstairs for an hour. Right?
But I wasn't expecting for work to take me so long. I got home a little late, and like I said, I don't know you well enough to invite you up into my apartment, and that is not possible.
So what you should have done was say, hey, phones work. Hey, baby. Hi, Katie Boom. Phones work. Texting works. Hey, I'm running a little behind. You know, did you want a rain check, or could you come to pick me up a little later? Like, where is the common courtesy?
And that's why I'm saying, I'm thinking, okay, if we're not there in the relationship to, you know, meet at your apartment, then maybe we're not ready in a relationship for such a nice fancy restaurant as Aria, especially if I'm paying for the whole thing, which I'm still willing to do. I would have been, but if we're late, I mean, I told you twice.
It wasn't that late.
We literally left your place at the time the reservation was supposed to be.
Sis, an hour? What the? Girl, I'm about ready to cuss her out, y'all.
And I specifically said 4 because maybe we could get there early and even have some time to get to know each other on the way there and while we're in the parking lot.
I mean,
waiting for a reservation.
We can still get to know each other. Isn't there another restaurant you can call that, like, you know, the equivalent to that? I mean,
I literally
you don't understand. Look at me. I cannot go in the Cheesecake Factory.
There's nothing wrong with
I will die. That's embarrassing.
Listen, as I said, I have very specific certain expectations for that. I can tell it's not gonna be there. And maybe we're not right for each other. So respectfully, I'm gonna just drop you off at home.
Oh no, he didn't.
Yeah, I'm up.
So you just want to call it a night? I mean, isn't there some kind of compromise or something? Ladies, can you believe this?
Yes, I can, girl.
But if I don't feel respected, I am not gonna go through with the rest of the day.
Well, I mean, you are serious. You're really leaving.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't want this place anyway, right?
I mean, I understand that I was late. I understand that. I understand that I could have been a bit more cooperative. You made some good points. That's why I'm willing to compromise. Are you sure you want to go home?
I don't have a lot of rules. I don't have a lot of expectations for a first date, but I've already set them, and you've broken every one.
Oh
So,
my God.
I'm sorry. We're dropping you off home.
All right, whatever. Well, I mean, I guess I understand. You got to do what you got to do. I understand where you're coming from.
Y'all, that lady was a bitch. I'm sorry. She was a bitch. Like, girl, you trying to give sprinkle. You're doing it wrong. You're trying to give Shira. You want to. I'm hypergams. I'm gonna show y'all the next clip where they actually sat down with each other and did an interview. Bitch, the Cheesecake Factory ain't that terrible. Like, there's other restaurants that are not chains that are classier where you will probably spend the same amount. I would have got out and went. I would have been apologetic. She wasn't even apologetic. She didn't show any common courtesy. She made it all about her. Girl, he dodged a bullet. I'm sorry. Initially, would I want a man to take me to the Cheesecake Factory for a first date? Not necessarily. But if I inconvenience him at every fucking turn, then I would be like, hey, if this is all that we could do, being that it's my fault, literally, that we missed the reservation, then let's just go in the Cheesecake Factory. And then I would make my assessments. If I like him, I would see how he act, are our personalities complementary? And then I would let him know, like, this is not necessarily where I would have chose to go, but I understand the circumstance because I was an hour late and I do want to apologize for that, but the next time we go out, give some suggestions. I would like to go to the restaurant that you chose, or, whether or not I want to go out with him again. But bitch, you acting like a bitch. You not all that. And don't get shame. Girl, you is not giving beauty queen. I'm sorry. Look. I'm a woman. Sometimes you got to act your face. You got to act your weight. Ooh, I shouldn't have said that. Oh my God, I shouldn't have said that. Hold up. I shouldn't have said that. That was terrible. People deserve love in all sizes. I didn't mean to say that. That was so horrible. Oh my God, I feel really bad that I just said that. But y'all get what I'm saying. Like, you cannot get up here and act like you all that and you're God's gift to the earth. And this man is supposed to just accommodate you. Talking about, I'm a beautiful woman. Girl, I don't see it. You look all right. You look okay. You look at it. And this is you all done up. And it's still giving it maybe average at best. I don't know. I just didn't like her personality. I didn't like the fact that she had the camera out like she was trying to get a moment. I didn't like how the backstory of it all was like you had him waiting for a whole hour. Exactly. It's the arrogance. Yes, I didn't like it. Not you meant it, and it's okay. It's not like I shouldn't. That wasn't nice. Looking like a pat. Yes, it's giving purple lipstick and green dress, and I'm not mad. Like, that's cute. But on a date, I wouldn't have worn it. Maybe when I was 21. But as a grown woman, this woman is clearly a seasoned woman. Why are you wearing that? Like, what are you talking about? That's not. I don't know. I just look. Let's watch what. Okay, so this is the interview that they did. It says Cheesecake Factory lady and her date sit down with Kevin Wesley to discuss what happened that night.
I'm sure you've had some time to think about what you guys discussed in the car. I'm sure you've had some time to think about it. Before I ask you any questions, have you guys had a second date?
No.
No second dates.
Not yet.
Okay. So I'll start with you, Jay. What has dating been like for you since that video went viral?
Since I was on the video, kind of unexpected, I might not have put my best foot forward, and so I feel like, I've not really met anyone since who I've really gotten to get to know like that, because a lot of women, they might have seen the video or might have heard from it, or maybe a friend of theirs has seen the video and shares it with them. And so they kind of had this image of me based on the video.
Absolutely.
And it hasn't really helped.
Okay.
Exactly. It's like they might think everything about me is reflected in that video, and I don't think it is. And but yeah, it's been difficult.
Sure.
Well, and it's even before this, dating has already been difficult for me.
I imagine your views kind of clash with what you're looking for and what they're looking for.
Yeah, I think so. Because, I think in general, my values kind of reflect wanting to build something that lasts.
Yes, sir.
And I want to make sure that anyone that I meet is willing to build a really strong foundation based on our mutual values. And I think it in general, a lot of the people that I meet, either they don't have time to set towards building something like that, or they just don't want to because, they're younger, they want to experience, casual dating or whatever it is. And it's just not something that I'm looking for right now.
Understood. So obviously, guys, Jay's saying that they have they're viewing him in a negative light when it comes to dating. When I saw Jay, I saw someone who was making some excellent points, who knew what he wanted. And he's actually now like a Giga Chad in the manosphere world, in the red pill community. The brother's being mentioned everywhere for the way he handled that conversation. Now I'm going to ask Alicia as well, because during this conversation, Alicia.
Thank you.
We'll get that right. Okay, so Alicia, you didn't seem to really disagree with what he was saying. Now you had a definitely a different opinion before he gave you his mind, right? But you seemed very receptive to it. Can you explain to me kind of what you were thinking and how you saw him in that video? Because he's saying they took him in a negative light. What do you think?
Well, yes, I think once we had the conversation, I could see my role in the conflict.
Okay.
Let's back up a little bit. To be fair, I was always raised that the man is supposed to cater to you. You're courting me, so court me. That means wherever I want to go, you take me.
Absolutely.
Whatever.
Girl, it was a first date. He made reservations and you came an hour late from putting on your green dress and your purple lipstick. What part of that does she not get? Them going to the Cheesecake Factory was a direct reflection of the fact that she did not show up on time for the reservation.
Whatever I want, you buy me. That's courting. I'm looking for a provider. So, but after the conversation, I could see how there was a lot of in that exchange. I was definitely very self-centered, and I can appreciate if I do want someone to provide for me, I at least gotta be a little bit nice.
Absolutely. Okay. Okay, great. So now I ask you this, based on your idea of dating before your conversation with Jay, how did you grow up? Who also thinks that way? I'm sure you have friends who think that way. I've heard it a lot.
Everybody. I mean, that's what he's supposed to be, the provider.
Absolutely.
So, you know, and I'm a beautiful woman, so I'm expecting to be treated.
She keeps saying she a beautiful.
It like royalty. I mean, come on. So that's
but
what I was
the kicker
doing.
is, how do we treat him? And that's where the disconnect was.
Right.
In the video, now of course I'm sure you think of it differently now, but in the video you basically told him that, you know, you're not going in there, you know your value. It would be embarrassing for you to go inside a Cheesecake Factory. A lot of people like Cheesecake Factory. Now, so when I see that video, I'm thinking, okay, she must have.
In her defense, it would not have been my preference to go to the Cheesecake Factory as an initial first date either. But in his defense, he made reservations to a restaurant that she was late to. Like, come on.
Have some friends who probably would disagree with her going inside the Cheesecake Factory. Your peer group. So peer pressure probably keeps you from.
Never lived that. Oh my God! I would have never lived that down.
Wow! Just ate the Cheesecake Factory. They wouldn't let you live that down.
No, I have an image to protect.
Wow!
Does not do that. That was that was my circle though. That's how that's how we roll.
Sure.
I mean, to be quite blunt, that's how we roll. Hypergamy is a big thing in my circle.
Mm-hmm.
It's what we've been taught. Why? I mean, as a Black woman, I'm gonna go there. I mean, as a Black woman, we're really tired of having to settle. We want to be treated well.
Mm-hmm.
And I agree with that. I do agree that we are tired of having to settle and we do want to be treated well. But Miss Ma'am, you was not pleasant. It didn't give someone that a person would want to be around. Like, some men like to be treated like trash. I could say that. Some men like that, you know, they get off on it. But you wasn't pleasant. You didn't sweeten him up. You didn't. I'm a woman. And I feel like if I came across a woman that acted like her, I wouldn't like her. And I am a beautiful woman. So she keeps saying, oh, I'm a beautiful woman. I'm a beautiful woman. I wouldn't like her. Like like the highbrow. Like, I don't like that. It's like, girl, you're just not a pleasant person. You just didn't present as a person that he would even want to try to accommodate.
We want that soft life. So that's what I thought I was going after. However, what I understand is a part of having a soft life is being cooperative.
Being soft.
Not being combative.
You're right. Actually being soft.
Right.
Being receptive, being sweet.
Absolutely.
Being pleasant, right? Because we do understand the value of resources, but it can't be just something for a lifestyle. Resources, a man's resources is not just for a woman's experiences and traveling and the lifestyle they'll live when married is for providing for the family and the children. And that's why she should seek a man and, you know, respect his resources or prioritize his resources, not just for what it can do for her. Right. And so when you were in the beginning of it, you was just saying, I'm not doing it. It seemed really selfish. Right. And I appreciated that when I saw the video myself. That's one of the things I covered is, wow, I've never seen a woman that receptive to being accountable. Right. Mm-hmm. And you were. But Jay, however, didn't want to go out on a date. He wanted to discontinue that date and he wanted to take it on to the house. Mm-hmm. Jay, is that your first time stopping a date midway through and going on back home, or?
Yeah, something like that's. I'm sorry, at least that's the first time I've really like put my foot down to that kind of extent. But it's not like an isolated incident, you know. Like I've gone on dates with several people now, even before her, where they had very specific things they were looking for in a boyfriend or whatever, and even within my own circles, right? And that's just not something that I'm looking for, because I was raised like we were talking about how she was raised, whereas with me, like my family, like we've passed down the name for ages, and we're a very close-knit, strong family.
You passed down your first name, Jay? Like your fathers and father. How many generations, probably?
I mean, I couldn't really count it myself.
Wow.
Because I mean, the thing is, like, I'm from India.
Okay.
You know, and the partition happened where like India was separated from Pakistan, and a lot of my family were on both sides of that, and we had to come back together.
Wow.
And we had to. It was very important for us to stay strong after the fact. At the time, maybe we didn't care as much about creating this legacy, but ever since, it's like that's been one of the strongest parts.
What does this have to do with anything? What?
Of our family is the importance in creating our legacy. And with that in mind, like, I've grown up with the idea that I want a strong family here now that I'm living in America. The only kind of relationships I seek are ones where that is the only value. That is the biggest value. That is the most important thing for the other person as well as for me.
Wow. That's actually powerful. So your family going through all that they did, it caused you guys to really idealize relationships, right? And
specifically relationships that last.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And so here you are in America dating, and mostly in our culture, where you said it earlier, you were a Black woman. Of course, we have been through some things, right? And in our culture here in the States and throughout the whole diaspora, I like using that word. But a lot of times our culture has been stripped, and we haven't yet began to idealize relationships, you know, so we're more so going along with the flow. So here he is in America, and he's meeting a woman who's in America, and she sees dating the way Americans see dating. And so I can see the clash in that.
Yeah.
You know, he's looking at you as if.
So at the end of the day, I feel like she needs to pipe down. I didn't like her attitude. Her disposition was nasty. It was like she was the reason why they were going to the Cheesecake Factory. So I don't think that she should have been really making a big fuss. Like, I just don't. And he probably would have been more compromising had she been more pleasant. And that's my take on it. He must pay well. Clout. The chase is on. Yeah, if you go on a date outside your culture, understand the culture you are embarking on, learn about the person. He's basically saying he wants a Black woman to carry his genes, honey. He wants a Black queen. She had to cross the bridge because that's her last option. Ooh. No, come on. I don't think that's her last. Nah, we ain't gonna do that. Don't do that. That's not her last option. We got a lot of options. Crossing the bridge is often presents better options if y'all want to keep it real. Ooh. Hey, Shamika. And she's still in the pot. It's that for me. Like, why? I don't like y'all. I'm really a sweetheart. I really am. I do like money. I do like perks. I like to be taken on vacations. I like to go on dates in other cities. I am that girl as well. However, I'm a sweetheart. Like, I'm a kind person. If I inconvenience you, if I got you waiting forever, I'm going to send you a courtesy text. I'm going to give you a courtesy call. I'm going to be apologetic. Like, I think how you treat people really matters. I'm a people's person. I don't like to make it seem like people are just beneath me, like, fuck your time, fuck you, like, this is my show. Like, I don't show up like that. I don't. I'm really sweet. I can be a bitch if you make her, make her come out. But I don't know. I don't understand how she couldn't be like, I apologize for having you wait for an hour. And I understand how, that led us to where we are now. Necessarily, Cheesecake Factory isn't like my forte. It wouldn't be my first choice. But because I am the reason why, we're here, I would have just went. And like I said, I would have told him, I don't necessarily like this. The next time we go out, if we do decide to go out, I'd much rather us go to where you actually made the reservations. And I'll do my best, to not be so fucking tardy for the party next time. How about that? This is a problem with a lot of Black women always trying to be bougie. Sometimes a man is not going to show you his best side until after he sees that you genuinely care about him for him. So this is, I don't necessarily agree. Like, I feel like she was being bougie, but I don't think that we have to do things, be put through the gauntlet, or, you know, have to prove to a man that we're worthy of being, that we're worthy of the finer things, that we're worthy of going to the nicer restaurants. I don't agree with that. I do agree that she was bougie. I don't agree that we need to fucking go through the gauntlet and we got to prove ourselves to these scrub the grounds so that they'll treat us the way that we deserve to be treated. Right off the rip, we absolutely deserve to be shown the best. We deserve to be courted. We deserve to have a soft life. All of those things I agree with. I don't feel like why do I have to prove to you that I deserve to go somewhere nice? I don't agree with that part. We can tell you don't play, but we see you down to earth and love. Shoot, you love. Yeah, I am down to earth. I am to a degree, but I have a nice balance, and I love that about myself. I had to, I'm like, well, how do I want to show up? How do I want to present? What do I want to attract? And I'm aware of the fact that social equity is a thing. Showing up with me places is going to up your social status. I get that. I have that. So why shouldn't I get what I want? However, I do appreciate people's time. I do appreciate people's efforts. I appreciate people spending their money on me. I love that. I appreciate it. So you got to show gratitude in order to get more of what you want. You know what I mean? You want somebody to continue to treat you nice and spend their money. Be pleasant, be kind, like show appreciation. Like, I don't understand why a woman would be so like, girl, what? Bitch, you not, don't give supermodel. Like, you need to pipe down. It's not bougie to have standards. Yeah, that part. Was this woman rude and unreasonable to a nice guy? It appears that way. Exactly. That's it. Move on. Yes, this turns into a thing of all black women and you are black and you black women. That part. We absolutely deserve to be treated not correctly, and we deserve the finer things. We do. We shouldn't have to, do a bunch to be deserving. And that's the problem in our communities, that we feel like we have to prove, and we gotta, be a ride or die in order to get treated correctly. And that's so old. We can't live like that anymore. It doesn't serve us. That's assuming he wants a second date. How you carry yourself and conduct yourself will let a man, people want to treat you well. That's that's true. That's why he took her home. Like, girl, this is too much. Like, don't nobody want to deal with that. I wouldn't want to deal with that. I was like, no, I didn't like that. I didn't like it. She wasn't pleasant. That's just how we roll. How we roll. You know what it is, what it is. That's just how we roll. Wait, I have this video. Let me see if I got it. But I love having this dialogue with you guys. We're all entitled to our opinions. I want to keep saying that because I know when I respond back, people sometimes, I don't think it's, let's just be fair. You guys can say your opinions. I'm entitled to say mine. I love to have an interactive show. I'm not like the other content creators that just don't really interact with y'all, just sit up here. No, I love being interactive. I love, love, love being interactive with you guys. I love it. So, when you're interactive, we're going to talk back and forth. This is a conversation. I'm having a conversation with you guys. Well, when I met my very rich husband, we shared a steak at the house, having fun talking. Because we really liked each other, we went on from there, and he gives me anything I want. And I love that for you. I love that for you. And unfortunately, in our community, we don't have a bunch of rich men that's going to give us anything that we want because we shared a steak with him. In our community, what is more so prone to happening is the fact that we don't require a date. We don't require you to put any effort in up front. Then when we let you come to our house, a lot of them is moving in. A lot of them is just expecting us to always Netflix and chill, because from the gate, you have to set the tone. You have to set your boundaries and your standards from the gate. That what you experience is isolated. That doesn't happen all the time. Men need to be Sometimes you got to train them up how to treat you. It just is what it is. You have to show them how to treat you. You have to show them what you require. I don't like to say it like that, but that's the truth, you know? And it's beautiful when we hear these, you know, golden nugget stories. That's just that. As rare as it is for you to find a golden nugget, that's how rare these stories are. Oh, well, I did this for my man. I helped him pay his credit off, his student loans. We did this, and now we married and beautifully happy with our children. That's not the norm. You know, it happens. I'm not going to say it never happens, but that's not the norm. And because we settle for peanuts, because we don't expect much, a lot of us get dog walked. So we have to change. We got to change the way we show up. We got to change our standards, and we got to change what it is that we will accept. It just is what it is. Yeah, and then to come into the house, yeah, you know, you can't do all it. You can't. Sometimes you don't know what you invite. Shouts out to CEO Maddie J.
Dinner, and I spent $200, $300, $400 on the meals. We having a nice restaurant, nice outing. It wasn't a thank you right away. You know, I had to remind her to say thank you. I might even give her a compliment. It took a while for her to give me a compliment back. It's like, bitch, I put this shit on. Don't act like you just meet niggas that get dripped and fresh like this. Like, come on, man. I know I smell good. Say something. Eventually, we end up departing because I couldn't deal with that. I need to be appreciated. I need to be valued. If you don't value me, then you're going to value my absence. It's just that simple. If I took her to...
See, now a man like this, his love language seems to be words of affirmation. And I don't think there's anything wrong with telling a man that he looks good, that he smells good, with saying thank you when a man compliments you. Like, I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. If you took me out to a nice dinner, I might not be like, thank you. I mean, if now, you know, you taking me on a trip or we doing something, then I'll be like, thank you. But a date, I will be like, you know what? This was really good. I enjoyed it. Like, I'll let you know that I do appreciate you. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't know what like, someone is doing nice by you. If someone is treating you the way that you deserve to be treated, there is absolutely nothing wrong with being gracious, with being kind, with being sweet, with being appreciative. There's nothing wrong with that. What the fuck is these bitches out here doing? I don't know. I don't know. But there's nothing wrong with that. I don't. It seems that the art of being a woman is getting lost. As women of today, we are vocal about our wants, what is being learned about being a wife, a lady. Only talking about stroking his ego. I don't think there's anything wrong with stroking a man's ego. You paying my bills, you taking me out, you upgrading my life. Why wouldn't I stroke your ego? How is that? How is that taking away from me? If anything, you just gonna give me more and do more because I'm making you feel good. A man strokes my ego by doing beautiful things for me. So if I just need to talk to you and make you feel some type of way, what is wrong with that? Tell him to drop me off at a friend's house, not my house. Yeah, I've done that. Yeah. He might be a stalker. That's true. My father raised me. I'm grateful that I never had to go through these types of men because of me having my father. This is a no-go. Daddy warned me about the over nada ego guy. Okay. Exactly. You got to earn it. Earn what? Rihanna, what you talking about? Yes, and I do respect all you guys' opinion, Love Jones, but I think sometimes a lot of Black women have been traumatized by other experiences, now are afraid to just relax and let the man lead. That is true. A lot of us are walking around traumatized. We are. But the thing is, you have to learn from your experiences. You know, if you've gone through things, if you've done these things and it has not worked for you, and it's just look at the state of our community as a whole. I'm not just talking about isolated. If more than half of the community has the same complaints, we all have the same exact shared experiences, then we need to change. Trauma or not, and who's creating the trauma? Who's perpetuating the trauma? Where does it stem from? Men. So when you know better, you do better. And when you know that it does not work because this nigga gonna try to live up in your house, that's where the term homosexual come from. You know, once you don't require him to do anything from the gate, he's not going to do anything in the future. When you know this, when you see this, you've seen your grandmama go through it. You've seen your aunties and them go through it. We hear the songs from the 70s. They was going through it. The disco divas was going through it. We done seen it play out time and time again that it does not work for us. It does not serve us as a whole. Are there golden nugget situations? Are there isolated instances where you actually do find you get something good out of not requiring too much and just absolutely that exists, but it's rare. It's rare. Stroke my ego with real love and gifts. Yeah, that's how my ego is stroked. When people do stuff like that, I love that. Stroke my ego. Stroke my ego. Like what? Love, he giving bad. I'm bad bitch in this shit. Yeah, I get it. For him in particular, he does seem like he's the bad bitch. But you could look, if you're paying for things, if you are allowing me to live the lifestyle that I need, you know, if you are funding my endeavors, if you are, look, certain things just don't matter. We be paying attention to the wrong things sometimes. Hey, love y'all. Hey, Lachey, good show tonight. And I love how you have been responding to the difference of opinions. Yes, I love this. This is what we do. This is long, but you know, I try to like do short shows, but y'all don't really, the numbers don't be the money that can't, it don't give when I do the little short. It just, I don't know. Maybe I'll try to like take this part out of this video and repost it and see how that do. We've been too relaxed. Yes, that's the problem. We don't have to be snobby and rude like the escort. Oh my God. Exactly, Mia. We have literally been getting dog walked because we don't have any requirements. All we know is that we want a black man. We want somebody to lay next to us at night. So we've literally been accepting the bare minimum. And if anybody says anything different, they lying. They lying. It's a lie. It's a scam. Finding a good man is trying to find gold in dirt. This is hilarious. Good men exist, y'all. They do. I know a few good men. I can't even lie. But you know, I'm a connections girl. It has to be organic. It gotta feel right. Like if I ever needed to settle, I could, and I wouldn't be doing bad. And me settling would be like someone that I could tolerate versus like really liking and being entertained by and being super interested in. You get what I'm saying? To my beautiful brown women, we have to have standards. It's not bougie. It's not being uppity, as not being mean to have standards. My father told me never meet a man in flats. I never knew what that meant. What that mean? Yes, everybody hit the like button, pay the entry fee to my house. It's $3.99. I want a man who supports my goals in life and spoils me by buying me things like handbags, shoes, or flowers. You can even pay for date nights. That part, Ashley. Yes, yes. My pop said, you have standards. You never made a man. Because the closer you are to the ground, the more he's going to treat and you there. I think I'm trying to get it. Do you mean like you're supposed to wear heels because when you're flat to the ground, he's going to treat you like he's going to dog walk you on the ground? Is that what you mean? There are levels to getting to know a person. First, physical attraction, mental stimulation. Yes, enough to say, I think I like this person, except that part. Yes, I agree. Never meet a man with flat shoes on. Okay, that's what right. Because he would treat you as you stand on the ground. Okay. My dad would say you have to have standards. You cannot allow a man to do certain things. Okay. Yes. All right. Wait. Introduce me. Shoot. They around. Wait. Oh, you know where the good men are. Shoot, introduce me. They around. You just gotta, go to the right places and put your best foot forward, and you gotta radiate and emanate like beautiful, feminine. I'm that, like it's an energy, it's a vibe. Yeah, this has been fun. This has been interesting. Thank you guys. All opinions are welcome. We can all respectfully agree to disagree. Two things can be right at the same time. We have to keep that in mind. There's no such thing as a wrong opinion or right opinion. We can all be, I'm going to go. I really enjoyed this. Happy hump day. Unfortunately, once again, it's not really that unfortunate because I don't need to be out. I ain't got nobody to hump, but I'm wishing good dick on all of my bitches in the chat, period. So long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now until we meet again. Show up as her, be her. Show up as him, be him. Don't let nobody play in your face. Life is a movie. The world is a stage, and you're the star of it. This is your show, okay? You directing it. You're producing it. You're doing a wardrobe. So everything you see around you is a direct reflection of your thoughts. Think bigger, dream bigger, do bigger, be bigger. You got this. You have arrived. I love you guys. Y'all already know y'all my day one. Shouts out to my new subscribers. We're going to keep growing. Shouts out to everybody that has purchased merch. Continue to click the link and support. Donations are welcome. Everything is welcome. Y'all already know what we're doing on over here. We going up. Y'all already know what I'm going to say. Spread love is the Brooklyn way. Bye, love bugs. Till we meet again.